set it off. Go to Vegas, bet it all. Put it on the Bucs win, whoever they gon' play gon' fall. Don't say I ain't told y'all. Loose cannons gon' fold y'all. Yeah, the Heat be 9-3, but it gets real cold in the fall. That's when the season start. Bucs come in folded hard. Win after win, ripping the division apart. Panthers, they pussycats. Falcons got bird flu. Take the Ravens and Dolphins and open up a zoo. Cause one thing's for sure, better than the Bucs, they show lane. And every day in Tampa Bay, we say fuck the Saints. We in Tampa Bay, baby. 813 going crazy. Tampa, boy. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters. And we in Tampa Bay, baby. Tell them where you from. 813 going crazy. Yeah. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters. Now when I say the loose cannons, what? Do you know what I mean? I'm talking Bobby Latte, Stank Bastard, and Samurai Lee. You ain't never seen no hurt before, no podcast like this. These boys that entertain you, then take you on road trips, go to other cities, raid and pillage, watch the Bucs kick ass. If we in the stands and fans talk shit, we gon' whoop them fans. You'll see us in the red and pewter, with the white and black, might be high drunk as fuck. Straight talking smack if it's a home game.
What is up, Bucs Nation? It is Thursday, January 2nd, 2025, and you're watching the Loose Cannons podcast. I am your host, the Samurai Ali, hanging out with my intern, Stank Bastard, who just dropped his beef jerky cigar.
Would it be weird if I picked it up with my toes?
Yeah, it would be kind of weird. And of course, we're hanging out with, if you guys haven't noticed, a new intern. Bucky the Ducky joins us for the entire show this evening. And as always, from the closet, we're also being joined by Intern Izzy. What's up, Intern Izzy?
What's going on? Happy New Year to everybody. Good to see Bucky the Ducky out here.
Yeah. Bucky the Ducky is actually sitting next to you on the screen and has his own microphone and is actually doing the majority of the talking from here on out, just to let you know, Izzy.
Oh, damn.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
So,
So,
handsome. He's pretty handsome.
That's a nice looking duck. Nice looking duck.
I like the duck. He looked good.
Yeah, that's a nice looking duck. So Stanker, listen, it's the first of all, Happy New Year. All right, to every one of you guys out there, you beautiful motherfuckers. What's better? Like, what's a better way to start the new year than to like and subscribe to this channel?
I can't think of a better anything.
I don't think anything's better than that.
You want good luck for this year? This is where it starts, honestly.
Also, super chats.
Yeah. And don't forget, we have a little bit of a super chat goal / challenge tonight. If we can get to 10 super chats of any donation amounts,
shit, Brett B-Shuck just
right off the bat, then
B-Shuck already.
Intern Izzy will be forced to read one paragraph from the highest super chat donator's choice of book. It could be Shakespeare, it could be the Odyssey. It could be from the Iliad, anything that you choose as the highest. Now, listen, if we go over 10 and we get to 20, he's got to read a whole page.
Could be Dr. Seuss.
If we go to 30, he's got to go to 3 pages. Okay, so this is where the fun begins tonight because Intern Izzy apparently can't read. And we didn't know that when we first brought him on board. You've proven time and time again you cannot read or you suffer from some form of dyslexia. That's why we have a duck hanging out with you on screen tonight because he's going to kind of keep us on track when it comes to stats. Oh, he's already given us some good insight right now. Yeah, I agree, Bucky the Ducky. That's good stuff. Stank.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be in 2025? You're the oldest person on this podcast. You've seen quite a few of these New Year's celebrations. How's it feel, Mr. Long in the Tooth?
That counts, by the way.
Yeah, 99-cent one does count. We're already at 2 out of 10.
Wait, that counts already?
Oh, that counts.
Yeah. Dog.
That counts. Yep, absolutely. How am I feeling in 2025?
70 yards of pop will live in infamy.
Listen, Izzy, when either one of us is talking, you don't get to say anything, all right? You're lucky I've even allowed you a microphone to begin with on this show. Stanker, go ahead.
The duck, however, can say whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Yep, he's allowed.
Yeah, he does. 2025. It feels like a good year to me. Feels like a good year to go to the playoffs. That's what it feels like. Feels like a good year to take your balls out of your pants or your extra large, whatever kind of meat you got growing down there. Okay. I don't really care. Okay. It doesn't really matter what you identify it as. I feel like it's a good year to take that out, plop it right on the Saints' head. You know, that's what I feel like. Okay. Yes, they're the city of New Orleans right now. Thoughts and prayers, obviously, but
prayers for sure.
Their football team, though, they're going to get it Sunday. They are going to get it Sunday, and they want it. That's the weird part about this whole thing. They're asking for it. They really want it. They really want us to beat them down, and I think we should oblige. So yeah, feels good. Feels like a good year to go 1-0.
Listen, the Bucs have it all ahead of them. It's pretty simple, Stank.
Mm-hmm.
Win, you're in. Win, you win the division. 4 years running, you'd be NFC South champions. The focus has been since the bye week. Let's string as many wins together as possible. Let's climb back into this. We got back into first place. We lost it for a week. We got it right back. Thank you to the Washington Commanders. And now the Bucs control their destiny, and it comes down to one game, Stank, just like you kind of predicted, against the New Orleans Saints. The Bucs have a chance to seal the deal. I believe they understand what's ahead of them. Right now, it's about focusing on this particular moment. Finish the fucking mission. Finish the mission. It starts this Sunday at kickoff. Take care of business. Nobody else can meddle in our business. It's on us, and that's all you can ask for as a team as it comes to the end of the season. Have everything possibly be in your hands, and that's it. You got it. The Bucs are in the perfect position, in my opinion. They just got to finish the deal, seal the deal, finish the book, the chapter, whatever you want to call it. And we're in the playoffs. We're hosting a playoff game.
Yeah, I did joke about it. You can call it, like just very clairvoyant dick energy. Early in the year, when I looked at the schedule, I was like, we're going to be playing for the division at the end of the year. And we're like, no way, not going to happen. And sure enough, we are. It's not going to be the rock'em sock'em robots type of game. Hopefully it isn't. Hopefully this is the calm game. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, as luck or whatever would have it, as fate would have it, that is the case. And man, I want to exhale. I want to be as positive as everybody is right now, but this is not in me. Not in me whatsoever. These boys need to take this seriously. All right. I'm glad Baker Mayfield isn't in the Pro Bowl. I'm glad. You didn't deserve it, okay? I hope you feel disrespected this week, and I hope you take it out on Cam Jordan's stupid fucking face, okay?
Yeah, I think Stank losing to the Cowboys was exactly what needed to happen for them to understand that they cannot possibly take anything lightly. I think a lesson was learned in that moment. I think a lesson of focus was learned. I don't think it was a talent or even taking the other opponent less seriously than they should have. I think it was a focus thing where you've got to constantly work on your craft in game all the time. Nothing comes easy. You can't just expect to go out there and flow through a game and just figure it out when it matters the most at the end. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Clearly that happened. And I think now they know we have one thing in front of us. The mission at hand is beat the Saints right here, right now. We've got 2 more super chats. B-Loggins $2 says, stay angry. He's happy that the Bucs are not happy right now with Baker Mayfield not making the Pro Bowl. Tristan Wirfs makes it kind of by default. Vita Vea by default. So those guys don't even really celebrate. But I think, yeah, I agree with you, Stank. Baker not making it, great. Also, we're at 5 super chats now. 499 from Calibus says, never trust a man with a beard and no mustache. I agree. I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
That's rude. And if you look closely on your 21-inch black and white TV, Cali Bucks, if you look closely, I didn't get the shade today. Right now, bro, I've got a 13-year-old Bruin right here, bro. That's what I got going on. There's some stubble there, and it's way too long. I feel like I should go right here in the middle of the show, go to my bathroom and get my shaving gear out and shave it right now because this is unacceptable.
That would be one swipe. I mean, I had that mustache probably when I was 7. What you got going on there right now?
Your son right now has a longer mustache than this.
Oh, yeah. And we're talking about the 6-year-old.
Exactly. That one.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy choice of words. Okay. So Yeah, I really don't know what else to say, Stank, other than that this moment is the moment that matters for the Bucs. This is all this is what they wanted to be able to play for. So here we are. What do you think about them being focused on this? Or you still kind of, I feel like you shouldn't be Lil Dick energy, but you somehow still are. You said you were worried. By the way, I'm going to call you out. Last week before the game, you said you were worried about backups. You said you weren't ever worried about starters. You had the tiniest of energy going into that Panthers game, and we absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah.
You look like a fool. You look like an idiot. You didn't know that my clairvoyancy was going to be spot on with my future-telling duck scenario that all played out beautifully, and now that's why we have Bucky the Ducky here on the show with us. And yet, here we are again the next week. You're still in the same low dick energy state.
Well, it worked. And honestly, if it wasn't for that duck, we'd probably lose that football game. So you know what? You can call it clairvoyance. Maybe it is because you tweeted out a picture of a duck before the game and said huge game incoming. I don't think you got enough credit for that. I really don't. I feel like national media should have picked up on that. Talking about weird shit happening. And by the way, Izzy, I hope those are reading glasses because you are about to actually read a sonnet, a poem, or something here live on the show because they want blood. They want it.
Yikes!
The chat room right now wants blood. B-Shuck with another 10. Kenny Loggins said stay angry earlier.
Fernandez with a $5. Stank is right. Saints fans on Twitter want to lose to eliminate the Falcons. Also 36 points away from tying the 2021 Bucs for scoring.
Yeah.
I mean, look, not only that, I mean, the Bucs have a chance, Stank, in this game on Sunday to do something that we were going to be so happy to hang our hats on probably for the next 100 years. The Bucs have a chance to score. If they score 49 points, we will have dropped 100 points on the New Orleans Saints in one single season. 2 games, 100 points. That is ridiculous to say. It sounds like a video game stat. I want that. I want it more than I want the NFC South crown. I want it more than I think I even want a Super Bowl in New Orleans. But imagine the scenario of beating them twice, dropping 100 points on them, and just, let's say we get to the Super Bowl and we win it in New Orleans, of all places, while also dropping 100 on that team. Holy shit, dude. The bragging rights would never end. We would have no statute of limitations whatsoever if that was the case and it all played out that way.
Yeah. Would we be erecting another billboard?
Absolutely, dude. We would just say 100. We would just say 100 points though. That's all it would say.
100 points, really, and then whatever else, really. Like that team, that city. I don't think they can really handle that, but no, it needs to happen.
Can they even count to 100?
No, come on. Maybe collectively. Like the teacher lines you up and like everybody has to say a number. That's about the only way they're getting to 100. I'm pretty sure that's 10, by the way.
I think B-Shuck just dropped the last one.
We're at 9 right now. No,
we're at 9 right now.
Alvin Martinez says 499. Who you guys want to play in the first round of playoffs? I want Commanders I wouldn't mind Commanders or Green Bay. Listen, we will actually answer that in one of the next topics. So stay tuned, Alvin Martinez. And Izzy, I'll let you read the next one. The
B-Mock 199 here for the sonnet.
Here for the sonnet. Yeah. Listen, even players' families want to see you read. That's kind of crazy, right?
That's crazy.
He's only here to see you suffer.
Yeah.
And I get that because that's normally me. That's why I'm just so happy to have you here. Okay.
Yeah. You're not taking the heat like I am.
I'm the one who just gets all of the hate and, slapped around. And now I'm the smart one on the show.
Oh, shit. We got it.
Boom. There it is.
This is 10. Beef up with the $10 super chat. I think this is the first time that we've had 10 in like the first, 15 minutes?
Maybe since you've been here, we've had some of our draft shows have been crazy, but 11. They're going for more.
They're going for
more.
They want it.
What is it if they hit 20, Sammer? What is it?
He's got to read a whole page.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm here for the suffering.
I read the Fernandez chat, Cali Bucs.
Before we go to the next topic, I do want to hear from Bucky the Ducky on just how simple it is for this Sunday in terms of win, get in, win the division. Ducky, or Bucky the Ducky, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. That's the best point that's come out of that closet all year. All year.
Yep. That's easily the best thing that's ever been spoken from the microphone in that closet. 100% Stank.
And if you heard what he said, he doesn't like the positivity coming out of New Orleans either. The fans openly rooting for us to beat them, that's a trap, as I said last week, and I'll continue to say it's a trap. I don't believe it. I already know they got the voodoo and the foo-foo there, and that's some kind of shit. Don't buy into it. Don't feed into it. I'm surprised Jono's not in here saying I can't wait for y'all to beat us, because that's some fuckery. I don't like it. Oh, there's number 12. Read my name. Buck 1, Kane 1, Ers.
All
right. That's a weird race. Yeah.
Okay.
I quite understand that one. Buccaneers. I like it.
Wait. Boo C1, can I 1 Ers?
It's like that game where you're trying to understand what the license plate in front of you means, and it's just a bunch of nonsense about being retired. Yeah. Cali Buck says, please make him read from the hardest book possible. Right now, by the way, folks, B-Shuck has donated the most, so B-Shuck will be the one choosing the book/paragraph that he will be reading. So,
am I gonna have to like Google that?
You are.
You have to figure it out.
I don't see a library in that closet, so yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I highly doubt you'd have any book that's going to be suggested to you in that closet. You probably have a few Playboys on the floor there, possibly. Stank.
Oh,
listen, man.
Sir.
The Bucs have, an option here in terms of the seedings. So obviously they win, they get in, they win the NFC South. But depending on what the Rams do, and depending on what the Vikings and Lions do as well, the Bucs could be the 3 or 4 seed, which is, that's all based on what the Rams and the Seahawks game ends up doing. So in this scenarios here, if the Rams win, the Bucs would be the 4 seed, and they would play the number 6 seed, which could either be the Washington Commanders again at home, Week 1 rematch, or the Green Bay Packers. If the Rams lose and the Seahawks win, and right now the Rams are sitting starters, so more than likely the Seahawks, who have a quarterback who has an incentive on yardage to, make some more money there, could possibly win that game. Probably will if the Rams do sit their guys. The Bucs would be the number 3 seed, and then they would play the the loser of the Vikings or the Detroit Lions down here in Tampa, even though either of those two teams would have the better record than us. So with that being said, Stank, of those 4 teams, who do you prefer in the playoffs? Now, give me your answer in terms of who you would prefer, but then also kind of give me a ranking of 1 to 4 in terms of your most favorable to your least favorable. I'm curious about this.
I would say Washington and Green Bay would be the 2 I'd prefer to play. We beat Detroit this year, but I don't necessarily want to see them right off the bat. And I don't know about Minnesota. I don't know about them. I haven't watched them enough. Obviously, their record is incredible. And our secondary doesn't want to see any receiver coming out of that receiver room. So yeah, I want to say probably Washington. Washington is who I'd like to see again.
Washington.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't want to see the Vikings at all. I want nothing to do with that offense, and I don't want anything to do with that defense because they're blitz happy, and I feel like they're very opportunistic. They're not great against the pass, but they generate the things that probably would have this offensive line struggling and have Baker kind of, schizophrenic back there. I don't like it. But the other 3 teams I really am not afraid of. I would say maybe the Lions, only because while their defense is battered up and you would probably end up, being able to score on them, I don't like a game where it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last, and they have an offense that could go up and down the field on our defense no matter what. I think in a rematch of that, it would hurt us.
I would much rather play Detroit here, though. So if that's our opportunity to knock them out, so we don't end up having to go to Detroit for any reason, I'd prefer that too. Cold weather game in Green Bay, not a fan of that either. So don't want to play in Lambeau in the playoffs. And
Yeah, but they're all coming here no matter what.
No, I know. I'm thinking we win the first round. Where do we go?
I got you.
That type of scenario, because obviously we play at home for the wild card game, but we're going on the road for that next game, regardless of who we play.
I think the Vikings, like I said, they could score on us pretty easily, in my opinion, because the defense is beat up, and I think they would be able to hang with us too. But the Packers and the Commanders, not worried about those guys offensively. Honestly, not too worried about their defense either. Only because Liam and Baker and the guys have kind of proven that it doesn't matter how good your defense is, they're gonna score at will for the most part. So I'm not worried about the defensive side of any one of these teams, other than maybe Minnesota for a slight bit. But the offense of the Packers and the offense of the Commanders, even though Jane Daniels can run, he's not a pure passer per se, and he does miss reads. He does miss passes that people just don't want to talk about. He did it a lot against the Falcons. I think the Bucs and Todd Bowles should be able to confuse him just enough, and I think we'd be able to score, at will against those two teams. I don't think the Packers are special on offense at all.
Right.
They do have a running back they lean on, but again, I don't see us getting hurt by that too often. So, yeah, it'd be nice to beat the Lions in the playoffs after we beat them in the regular season, and also kind of beating them again after they kicked us out of the playoffs last year. I just think it's pretty hilarious that we get to host the game, and the 4 other teams that are available to play us have much better records. They have to come to us for the game. But
they're saying I'm wrong, and you're right, I am wrong. We'd probably go to Philly if we won. And you know what? That's fine. I don't give a fuck about the Eagles. I really don't. And
last time we played Philly in the playoffs, Stank. What was the last time?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Philly doesn't want to see Todd Bowles. They don't want to see Todd Bowles. We're not afraid of that football team. I think everybody else is, but I don't think this team is. We got a history of just destroying them, and we did last year in our house. So bring on, that's fine, whatever. Back to the original question. I guess we could talk about who we'd play after that. Yeah, I'm still going to stick with Washington. Rookie quarterback in the playoffs in our house. We've already beat them once. Yes, he's grown immensely, and I want to say thank you to him personally on the field, which is one of the reasons I'd like for them to come here. I want to go down the field, shake his hand, say thank you very much. We owe you. The city owes you. Give him a key of some type. Why can't I give out a key to the city? Why does the stupid mayor have to be the one to do it? I could whittle him a key out of wood or 3D print him one, and I want to hand it to him. So,
yeah, but the key actually works when you get it from the mayor.
What does it work on?
There's like this big generator that it's not really a generator. It's like a big gumball machine, and you turn it and just a gumball with like.
I'm going to give him a key to my house, Jaden.
Yeah, I don't think he wants that.
All right.
I don't think anybody wants that. You could definitely not give that key to my son. He would throw it back in your face.
Some people in the chat would want it for sure. Jonas probably already had one made, which is, weird, but Jonas is a weird guy.
Yeah, I don't know where we would go after we win or don't win, but I'm pretty sure there's a scenario in which if, the highest seeds lose in some way or another, we could host another game at home. So it all just depends. But I don't know if that would happen in the second round because the teams on bye. No, I think it would still happen because the number one seed is the only team that gets the bye. So whatever, we'll tackle that after we win the playoff game. I just more or less, want to talk about who we'd face now in the first round, who I'd want to see, who I wouldn't want to see. Lions, listen, Stank, you're talking a lot of shit about the Eagles, but remember, we played them without Devontae Smith and without A.J. Brown. And this team now kind of nicked up secondary-wise, corner-wise. I don't know if we'd be able to hold up, man, honestly.
Who?
You heard A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
I don't care about those guys, all right?
I would.
Right?
Against this Bucs defense.
They want to see Josh Hayes and Funderburk because they better strap up, okay? They better notch up to the high button on the helmet. That's all I'm saying. When you see this secondary in the playoffs, okay? All right? We're going to channel that SMB energy. Whatever he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
We got to bring that back, all right? You can call SMB right now. Ask him what he was taking so we can make sure those guys take those things as well. We're going to...
It was blue cheese, by the way. I asked him. He was injecting blue cheese prior to every game.
That makes sense.
And it was league approved, okay? Before anyone tries to start some shit, it wasn't considered a PED. It was just blue cheese, pretty chunky, just kind of one injection right in the blood vein there, and You're good to go. Good to go out there and just pick off a ball in every single playoff game.
When kids do this, they're like that on the field, they make a play.
Blue cheese in my they're saying blue cheese in my
running through my veins.
Yeah, blue cheese running through my veins, dude. Yeah, my kids do that during basketball all the time. I was like, hell yeah, blue cheese bandits, baby. Blue cheese bandits. Izzy, these people are cooking up some book ideas for you, man. They are.
Cali Bucs. I guess B-Shuck apparently deferred to Cali Bucs, and he's telling me to look up the paragraph for Finnegan's Wake, which I actually have it pulled up. And I was kind of glancing through it. Holy crap! What have you got me into?
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I don't know if we should just wait a little bit longer because I've lost count. We've definitely hit the 10 goal. Can I even change the goal? Is that possible?
Why do you want to do this to me?
What if we made him read like Drew Brees' retirement speech or something like that? It is Saints.
That's torture.
It is Saints week.
That's torture.
We can get creative here. It doesn't have to be a sonnet or a limerick. It doesn't have to be some old English.
Do you want me to find his retirement speech?
No, I don't get to say at all. I'm just making suggestions. I didn't donate any of my money. Ultimately, B-Shuck gets to make the final decision. But if it was up to me, it would definitely be some Dr. shit for sure.
Yeah, but it needs to be difficult. Okay, we know he's got
Finnegan's Wake is hard. I just like
it's hard because of big words. What's so hard about it,
dude? It's old English. Dude
said how much to make that happen. B-Shuck, you decide. I'm never gonna ask. Right? You decide how much that's worth.
I just put up a new goal. I added 20 more super chats. I'm pretty sure we already had a couple out over the 10. So we'll end up being at 32 if we reach this next goal. But yeah, listen, read the play-by-play of Drew Brees' last pass in the NFL. I mean, that would not be bad. However, I don't feel like that's difficult enough.
Read the first page of A Clockwork Orange. Yeah, Clockwork Orange is a fucked up movie, by the way. Fucked up.
Never heard of it. Is it like Human Centipede fucked up?
Different type of shit. It's like pre-Tarantino.
Different type of shit.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Pun intended.
Human Centipede.
Pretty fucked up shit, literally.
Yeah, I don't know that you can get any more fucked up than that. You could try. I know that's Cali Buck's favorite book. He has a Human Centipede tattoo right on his left bicep. Just goes completely around.
He might be that guy.
He might be.
He
might actually be. Kenny Loggins again with the super chat. Read the first page. Oh, you already read that. You know what? You got more. You got more bang for your buck because I read it twice.
Well, $2 for two times. I like that. Let's move on, man. Listen, Mike Evans, big game here, Stank. I believe if he gets 5 catches and the 85 yards, I believe he's able to add $3 million to his base salary next season. So he's got some incentive there. Also, the ability to go and turn it into an 11 straight season with 1,000 yards receiving, which I believe would tie the record with Jerry Rice. But Mike Evans is the only one who's done it his entire career and never not had a 1,000-yard season. So big week for him, Stank. I want to see this get taken care of in the first half.
I don't know
how you feel. I want it done by halftime.
People can't see because Izzy's off camera, but he is studying right now. So whatever shit you're throwing out, he's out here like sweating a little bit, trying to get his reading down.
He's on camera.
Like fuck it, yeah, he's sweating over here. So keep him coming. The more you donate, the more he reads, the more he struggles, and the more we all point and laugh. As a matter of fact, take a picture of you pointing and laughing and tweet it at me, and I'll retweet it because it's gonna be hilarious.
We go to the Izzy Cam now has a totally different meaning. It's got a duck that's sitting there on the mic talking to us, quacking away, while Izzy's just sweating and trying to figure out how to read, if he's supposed to read it backwards, up, from the top down. Like, he doesn't know what's going on right now. Stank, listen, 1,000 yards on the line. Yeah. Mike Evans needs 85. I don't want to say force the issue, but let's get it taken care of sooner rather than later. Force it in the first half. Get it done. I'd love to see it on maybe 3 or 4 passes. Then give him that 5th one as a quick little slant. Get him his incentive. He deserves it. I'm not saying it from a selfish standpoint. He's not one of those guys going to go in the huddle and be like, "Hey, give me the fucking ball." So that's why you give him the fucking ball early and often. Give it to him. Let him get that 85. Get him to 150. Fuck it. Get that fucking 1,000th season. Get it out of the way. Everyone can take a collective deep breath, and then Drop 49 points on these motherfuckers, honestly. If we get it to Mike, I'd probably going to have a good day on offense.
The coolest part, when he's at his commencement speech, with the gold jacket, and they're playing highlights of when, he got another 1,000 yards and tied Jerry Rice 11 years. It's going to be against the Saints, which was all going to just make us warm and fuzzy inside. But yeah, for me, as far as priority is concerned, it's Mike getting his record and then us winning.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how important it is.
But here's the thing, though. Him getting the record means we're doing the right things on offense. Probably going to lead to a win, right?
Maybe, but force it in there. Baker made 2, 3, 4 picks. I don't care. Keep throwing Mike the fucking football. He needs the record. That's way more important than us going to the playoffs, in my opinion. Anybody else agree?
No.
So wait, hold on. Wait, you're saying get Mike the record.
Yep.
Even if it costs us a playoff.
Even if it costs us a playoff. Yep. Absolutely.
I would rather have him get the 1,000 yards and make the playoffs.
No, yeah, clearly. Okay. I want the cake and I want to eat it as well. But if I had to choose, and God she tapped me on the shoulder tonight. She woke me up. And she said, Adam, I'm going to leave this decision up to you. She's a smoker. That's how she talks. I like women with raspy voices. She comes in, with her raspy voice.
Sure that was an intern Betty?
That was intern Betty.
She leans over and she accidentally flops you with her floppies.
Right. I have so much to do. I'm going to let you decide. And I'll be like, listen, bitch. Obviously, it's Mike over the win.
She making you bagels in the morning, by the way? Like fresh, homemade bagels?
Every bagel that's ever been made has been made by the hands of God. So, yeah, obviously. Clearly.
So intern Betty is God to you.
Yeah. I mean, if that's who I look up to, you guys can look up to that blonde hair, blue eyed, sweet, kind of hot, right? Jesus, 6-pack, right? He's all rocked up on the cross. You guys can look up to that guy. Me, no. My savior, old lady, gray hair,
bagels,
that's just who I look up to.
Bagels on fingers.
Bagels on fingers. That's who I look up to. All right.
The bagels.
For me, the matriarch in my family was my grandmother. And she was
creams. It's just a bunch of just schmear coming out from down there.
Whoa.
Right. Hey, yo.
Mention my grandmother. Okay. You went a little far there.
You said you were an old lady. You didn't say specifically your grandmother.
Yeah. I like a tough woman. All right. Most of you guys like submissive women, not me. All right. I prefer to be
85 yards.
I prefer to be the submissive one.
The 85 yards are going towards a win, Stank. We don't have to choose one or the other. We can have our key lime pie and eat it too. I hate saying have your cake and eat it too. I'm not a big cake guy unless it's a cheesecake, and even then it's really a pie. But key lime pie, dude. I mean,
cheesecake is definitely been misgendered.
Yeah. Why is it not called cheese pie? I guess it does sound pretty gross saying cheese pie. It sounds shitty. Yeah. It sounds pretty bad. Cheesecake just rolls off nicely. But key lime pie. I want my key lime pie and I want to eat it too. Which again, a dumb phrase, by the way. Who's actually getting a dessert and not eating it on top? Like, you just want to look at it? What are the two choices there? I believe it's having it and eating it would have to be the only logical conclusion there. But
Pewter 941, I hated cheesecake most of my life, but as I've grown into this older body, for some reason I like it now. So maybe listen, stick with it. All right, live a little longer, and you may one day also enjoy cheesecake.
Stank, let me throw a scenario out at you, okay? Baker has some incentive, so I expect Baker to play the majority of this game. Let's say we're up pretty good going into the fourth quarter, but Mike's a few yards short. You trotting Kyle Trask. Imagine if they trotted Kyle Trask out there, and Kyle Trask, of all the people this season, Kyle Trask throws the pass that gets Mike over the 1,000th yard or over the 999th yard, okay, this season, gives him the 11th straight 1,000-yard season. Imagine the pandemonium. And not just the pandemonium. Imagine, no, in the whole stadium, in all of the Bucs fandom, but also imagine the quarterback controversy that would start. Or would it not start a controversy? I believe it wouldn't necessarily, but I think...
Nah, it wouldn't.
I think you might.
Listen, from Josh McCown to Tom Brady to Baker Mayfield, I feel like Kyle needs to be on that list. So Mike Glennon's on there. There's been so many amazing names on that list. And why not add Kyle? Why not? You don't want to risk Baker getting injured, right? We'll be up by, I don't know,
adding Kyle Trask. Great point. I'll let you finish. But adding Kyle Trask to the list of quarterbacks only makes Mike look better.
Way better.
Does it not? That makes him look even better. It's like he did it with Kyle Trask throwing him the ball too. Not because Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield, pretty good names to put on there. Even Jameis Winston, not a bad name because he's going to throw it to him no matter what. But all the other guys, and adding Kyle Trask, it's that McCown, Mike Glennon level guy that you need to makes him look a little bit better. Go ahead.
Samer. Okay. You're Ira Kaufman, okay? Okay. You waddle into the room. All the voters are in the room, right? Yep. Right. You got a little beet salad on the cheek.
I'm gonna tell you.
Right. And you get to drop that gem on them. People think, you play with Tom Brady. I can't do a Ira Kaufman. I'm sure you can do a better one, right? He played with Tom. He played with Baker, right? Imagine real quick, what would that look like? You walk in the room.
I don't do good Ira Kaufman. I haven't heard him in a while. I don't really
go.
I mean, I haven't heard him in a while, honestly. So I don't have that. I don't have that one just up my sleeve.
But work on that for the next show.
By that time, he will probably be, rest in peace, and it'll be Rock Riley giving out the.
I want to hear Rock Riley announce that. He ain't gonna live
forever. I'm just saying he ain't gonna live forever. Okay, not to be rude. Just saying.
I'm a big Ira guy, bro. I'm a big Ira guy. Ira, if you hear this, I'm just
saying. I'm just a big guy,
and I'm a big Ira guy.
We could be dead too. I'm not saying just him specifically. I'm not wishing his death. I'm just saying that at that point, probably not gonna be around.
Hey, Kyle Trask threw him the ball.
Hey,
what do you guys? What are we even doing here?
It's pretty good right there. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Pat William doesn't agree. He says Trask is just going to hand it off to Tucker.
You know what? I was upset. Okay, that's why everybody was in such a good mood after the game the other day with the duck and everything.
And you weren't.
People were quacking. It was all good old time. But no, I was pissed off. How are you going to do my dude like that? Are you going to let Kyle get out there, right, and just look all sexy and shit and be handing the fucking football off?
There was some pretty good handoffs, though.
Numbers? Yeah, the best handoffs of the night. Didn't even fumble one of those. Him and Graham have some chemistry. You guys noticed that, right?
Did you see, by the way, his extension on the handoffs? He just like his biceps, by the way, arms looking pretty damn swole. Yeah, looking good. All right. First of all, he looks really. He's in shape. He's obviously had a lot of time on his hands, so he's probably been lifting. But that extension on the handoff was just fucking like that's what you see in the book.
Majestic.
That's what you see in the book.
I thought it was Brady, bro. Actually
better.
He's taking on those mannerisms.
Wait. You said Kyle Trask's handoff was better than Brady's?
Bro, he just reminds me of Brady. You know how we talked about this. Izzy, this predates you. This is when Latte was in the room on a consistent basis. There's this term that we've coined, TM hashtag Coxygen. Okay. Do you know how much of Tom Brady's coxygen Kyle Trask had to absorb, being in the room with him every day, being in the showers with him every day, being in the cold tub with him every day, being in the hot sauna with just Tom's aura just exfoliating off into Kyle's nostrils? Do you know what that does for a man? Are you fucking serious?
Kyle Trask, Stank, is also a very literal person. So when Jason Light brought him aboard, he said, listen, we've got Tom Brady here. He's the greatest of all time. We don't call him the GOAT as a joke. He's literally the GOAT.
Yep.
And for you as a rookie, okay, I want you to follow him and just learn everything. Learn everything that he does. Learn everything he doesn't do. And just be there at all times wherever he is. And Kyle Trask being very, very literal, okay, might be a little OCD, something going on like that. But anyway, follows him literally everywhere throughout the entire building. He's showering. Kyle Trask is right next to him.
Right there.
Same, like no separator. Okay. Right there next to him. Watching how he showers after a win, watching how he showers after a loss. What kind of angry scrubbing goes down after a loss and what kind of good scrubbing goes down after a win. And people don't realize a lot goes into being a professional quarterback.
Yeah, Tom Brady. People think it's all on the field. It's off the field.
Most off the field. Yeah. Followed him everywhere. Ice, like he's in the ice tub there, or the cold tub. Who thinks putting the ice down? He told him the exact number of ice cubes that he wants in that tub every single time he's tubbing it up.
Yeah.
couch trask right next to him. They're sitting like this, right? They're just sitting like this. Same tub, okay? He just oxygen constantly.
Kenny Loggins, again, with another gem. He said, Tom needs soap. Trask this guy who will hand it to him. Yeah, he probably hopes that Tom will drop it.
Probably warmed it up for him.
He could. Warm soap? Pre-warm soap? Is that a thing?
Like pre-lathered? Yeah, dude.
I feel like you have a soap guy or girl.
It gets pre-lathered, just like this.
Pre-lathered, pre-warmed?
Pre-lathered, pre-warmed, right? And then, boom, hits you ready to skid, right? That's the way to apply soap, just so you know.
I like it. Listen, if you guys are watching this show right now and you have 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 ears, nostrils, and you would like to use those things to use your hands and all of your appendages, and hit that like button and subscribe to this show. It would really help Izzy out. Okay. We think we've forgotten about Izzy, but Izzy is a different shade of white. I used to be the whitest person on the show. Izzy is at least 50 shades whiter than me right now. Worried, quiet. He usually is butting in halfway through the fucking show just to get his point out, read some statistical data that we didn't ask for, that he gets incorrect. But no, he's preparing for whatever B-Shuck has in store. I don't know, maybe B-Shuck made a decision yet, but we're getting close to the time where your super chats, we're going to put that money to work. Okay. Not like these politicians, when you donate to their funds and their causes and they put it right in their pocket. No, sir. Not here on the Loose Cannons. We put your money from the chat box to the streets, and we're here to help young Izzy. Okay. We're here to push him. We know he can't read. Okay. We know he failed out of the Derek Zoolander school for kids who can't read good and stuff, but we're not going to give up on him. All right.
We're going to send him back.
We're going to send him back. And we're going to make them better right here.
Try to fix that lazy eye. And listen, as a coach myself, as a coach myself, all right, I've had lazy players on my team before. And the way to fix laziness is hard work. And you just got to grind on them. So I think what's going on, Izzy, no offense, is your lazy eye doesn't understand fucking good days of work. It doesn't understand good work ethic, all right? When was the last time your lazy eye mowed the lawn? Huh?
Hey, I told
last time it blew some fucking leaves off the damn driveway. When's the last time it raked up a yard? Probably never. Probably never.
Been a while.
That's why you have lazy eye.
I told my wife about this bit, and she is not happy about it whatsoever.
The lazy eye.
She say what about his eyes? So, my wife, she's not a fan of this.
She doesn't like that he has a lazy eye. I hate it too. Drives me nuts. Okay. Can't tell who he's looking at when I'm talking to him. I like direct eye contact when I'm giving orders. I'm over here telling him what to do, what I want on my coffee. He's over there fucking dreaming of God knows what off to the left and to the side. Izzy, what do you have to say for your eye?
Yeah, go full screen.
Wait. You want me to apologize for my lazy eye? Is that what you're telling me?
No, don't apologize for it.
Little work ethic would go a long way.
We need you
to whip that eye into shape.
Look, I've said it multiple times. I've tried to get this thing to work. It just doesn't want to. Like,
what's wild is it works sometimes. That's
what's even wilder. It needs proper incentive, and I think this is the incentive that's needed. We're going to force you to read with that eye. And that's what's going to help you.
It's not going to work. I promise you. It's going to be twice as bad. I'm going to be blurred out.
Listen, Bucky the Ducky doesn't like it, just so you know.
Yeah. And Bucky doesn't like you either, by the way.
Yeah, animals, by the way, they like direct eye contact. That's how they know if they respect you or not. And you're just over there fucking, it's having a goddamn party on that side. Well, the other one's ready for work.
Apparently to be logins, I need that Jameis Winston LASIK surgery.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Kenny Loggins, first of all.
Kenny Loggins, really?
You're right, Kenny. He couldn't afford that.
Wait. Cali Buck said, give it some Viagra.
Yeah, you ever think about crushing some Viagra in that eye? Maybe sniff on that side. Sniff some Viagra on that side. See how it goes down.
Izzy, really the answer's out there. Okay? We keep on trying to fix it. Just give up on it, okay? Just give up on it.
Wear an eye patch next episode.
Bro. Thank you. You just took it out of my mouth.
You are the perfect eye patch candidate. What do you have to say for that?
Why don't more people wear eye patches? It's a thing, right?
Why don't more people wear 2 eye patches?
It's a real thing.
How about 2 eye patches?
That's tough. Two's tough.
Two eye patches?
Two
little mesh. A little one-way see-through mesh type of scenario.
Bro. You know how Bond villain you would look with just a leather eye patch. I feel like we should use this money and a suit. Yeah. Leather eye patch,
Hell yeah.
suit, slick your hair back. You know, that might be the look for you, bro. We're
Jonas, they want me to be a pirate. Exactly that. That's what they're saying. Be a
pirate.
But
it's got to be like a Miami Vice type of suit. Real long collar with the tips coming out like, you know, 14, 15 inches out here.
Unironically,
Scarface style.
So does the universe. The universe wants you to be a pirate. God wants you to be a pirate. Okay? That's why you were blessed. You can, like, people, like kids wear eye patches, which is rude, by the way. Okay, stop appropriating Izzy's culture. Okay, that's not fair. All right,
it's not.
Yeah. So Izzy, you can wear one, and it can be your thing, and then you can actually shame everybody who wears one when they don't really need it.
Bry says it helps him watch both Samurai and Stank screens at once. Yeah, you're probably the most attentive Zoom meeting.
Oh my God.
Like participant ever. Yeah. All right. Alvin Martinez, $4.99 super chat says, let's do it for Izzy.
Let's do it for Izzy. Don't give up on him, aka it's not a question, so read it correctly, bro.
I nailed it. Remember, every time you speak, it's in a question form. It's true. Yeah, we're up there, man.
He does.
He does. That a super chat? That's number 12.
That is super chat.
All right, let's go on to the next topic.
Tony Gonzalez?
Because we haven't gone to a topic in a little bit. Stanker.
Okay.
All right.
We have topics on the show.
Yeah, this is the final week.
We do.
Final week of the season, week 18 of the regular season. Okay, and I not only need your keys to a Bucs victory, but keep in mind this is a key to another NFC South crown, and of course your score prediction, Stanker. So for the final time during the regular season, the floor is yours for your keys and score prediction.
Keys this game. Don't fuck it up. All right. Don't fuck it up. Okay. You're right. She's there. She's at the altar. She's looking good. She wants to be fucked.
Wow.
She wants you to just take her and pick her up, carry her off, and do whatever you want with her, because she's yours now by law. Okay. Don't fuck it up. Don't trip while you're walking down the aisle. All right. Don't give dad the side eye. Just do your job. Walk up there, get it done, say I do, put the ring on, and take it home. It's right there. Buccaneers, do what we all expect, okay? Not me. I expect that we're gonna fuck it up royally. Me and B-Shuck, we chat all the time. Me and him text back and forth. We expect pain. I expect
the LD group chat.
I expect to be crying. Right. I expect all that. Okay. That's what I'm actually expecting. The worst. Absolutely the worst. But everybody else, don't be like me and B-Shuck. You guys should expect, and this team, this locker room, all right, Jason Light, everybody involved, Spy Tech, all you guys expect to win. I don't. I'm not feeling it for some reason this week. I'm feeling a letdown. I'm feeling a loss, and hopefully this team isn't feeling the same. So yeah, don't fuck it up. Score predictions, dude, because I feel like the Bucs are going to fumble the bag in the most Buccaneer way. For the first time this season, I'm picking against us. Saints 12 and the Buccaneers. Just kidding. Buccaneers 31 to 12.
I like it.
Resounding victory. The Duck is in the building again. If the Duck doesn't ring the bell on the pirate ship, he's
right here, Stank. You tell him right. Tell him to his face. He's right here. He's standing right next to Izzy.
I know you guys watch. I know. Clip this and tweet it at Buccaneers. If the Duck doesn't ring the bell on Sunday, I won't renew my season tickets ever again. I'm never going to another game.
I'm
never going to another game again.
The Duck should have the sword, all right, and be pulling off all those cannons, all right?
Yeah.
Whatever that's called when it goes, whatever that fucking thing is that they do there, that they have never really told us about ahead of time, that they kind of keep trying to make into a tradition, but it doesn't work because we never even know when it's supposed to be happening. And sometimes it happens like after the first quarter. So it's, again, not very well executed. Listen, man.
Fuck the Saints.
I'm with you, Stank. You got one key to victory. I don't have to give a speech. You have a chance to win the NFC South, punch your ticket to the playoffs, the postseason, and it's all in your control. You don't have to rely on anybody else. You don't got to hope and pray. You don't got to wish a victory or wish a loss on another team. It's all in your hands, and you cannot ask for a better situation. You cannot ask for more as a team in the NFL. I don't got to tell you how important this game is. They know. Just don't fucking worry about anything but this game. Go out there and do your fucking job. You have one job, Bucs. Win the game. That's it. I don't care if it's fucking 2-3. We win field goal to a save. I don't care. Win the fucking game. 7-6, 9-6, whatever the fucking way. Just get to a W. And for the love of God, give Mike Evans that 1,000-yard season in the first quarter. Put it to bed. Put it to rest. Don't make us wait. All right? Don't make us wait and have to watch Kyle Trask do it. Because if Baker can't get it done, might as well put in Kyle. Hey, Kyle, go get the fucking job done. All right? And you know what? He probably would. Probably would do it because that's the kind of guy he is. Not an alpha dog, but he's a guy who's there when you call upon him, Stank. You know those types of dudes. You know? They're backups for a reason. That's all it is. And you know what? My score prediction, because I absolutely need this to happen, 49-13. Bucs drop 49 points and get a 100-point total against one opponent, the New Orleans Saints, in one single season. And I believe that would be more points than the Saints have scored all year long as well. So it would just be so many wins within the game. That's my score prediction. 49-13. Bucs win. Bucs punch their ticket to the playoffs. 4th straight division title. The first team since the NFC South has been created to do that, by the way. And once we get in the game, once we get in that postseason, that tournament, never know what could happen. A team like the 8-8 Giants won a Super Bowl. A team like the wild card Green Bay Packers, who got in because we lost to the Detroit Lions because of a bullshit offensive pass interference at the back of the end zone, got the Packers into the playoffs later on in the season, and they went on to win the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers. So anything can happen. Literally anything can happen.
When you're in the tournament, you can lose twice to the same team in embarrassing fashion, then go into their house, retire their quarterback, embarrass their entire fan base for life, completely throw their entire franchise into a death spiral for the rest of time. They're never coming back from it, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows that. The Saints are never coming out of the death spiral. That's it. For the next 100 plus years until the asteroid hits the planet, they're done. They're done.
We did it.
They're done.
You're right. B-Shuck, listen, can you make 8 super chats in one? I don't know. Just make a super chat divided by 8.
That's right. Do some math.
So if it's 80, that'll count as $10 a piece. If it's 40, that's $5 a piece. Whatever you want it to be, man. I'm not going to give you the total, but yeah, just tell me this is the number divided by 8. Boom, nailed it. Got it. That's 8 super chats right there. I'll make it count. Whatever we got to do to help Izzy. Again, we're doing this for Izzy, not to make fun of him. That's just like a cherry on top. But also for the duck
too. Yeah.
Somebody said you need some duck shirts, Samir. Listen. My name is literally on the fucking screen. Okay? If you can't spell what you're looking at, you also need Super Chats donated.
Get it right. Samir is our tech guy. He's rarely on camera. And
he's never been on camera.
Well, that they know of, right? There's certain times where the real Samir hasn't been on the show and then other Samirs have filled in. But anyways, yeah, it's right there, bro. Fuck. Literally. And you're from the 941? I feel like that's somebody you know.
Might be. Probably not.
Can I give a score prediction real quick?
Oh yeah. Listen, Izzy, we'll go to you.
Forgot
you were in the closet.
Let's hear your take on the game. Everybody wants to hear what you have to say, Izzy. You have the floor. You and the duck.
Bucky the duck here. He's talking too, but just letting you know.
Yeah. The duck's making some pretty good points. He actually gave me something. He gave me something. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Your one chance to take the title. The Falcons, they fumbled the ball, literally. You have it right there in front of you. 49 points gets you 100. Mike needs 85 to get 1,000. What else should be said?
Great point. Win. I like that.
Win however you need to.
There's more?
Score prediction. I feel like it was the combination of both of our takes.
Yeah. Man,
I was gonna go 50 ball, but I was like, wait, no, 49 makes a lot more sense.
Insightful one there. I will say before I forget, before I let you give your score prediction, Izzy, I have noticed that you and the duck both have eyes that face in opposite directions as well. So I believe he's built
That's
that
your
way.
power animal, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You're a duck, dude.
Do you remember the question you asked? What type of animal would I be or whatnot? And I said like a wiener dog. No, I take that back. I'd rather be the duck.
Yeah,
take it back.
He's made better points, and he has a nicer microphone than you, all at the same time, all in one show. How do you feel about being
upstaged by a duck?
Upstaged by a literal duck.
Boom!
What
it's
the
over
about
it is over
by a big old dick.
B-Shuck.
B-Shuck with wait, $80, 8 supers.
Yeah, 8
but
supers.
It counts as only 2.
$80. No, nope. We I don't know if you heard that. We negotiated a
right here on your behalf.
Right on air.
So now that we have hit the goal, okay. I don't know what book he's reading from, but Izzy will not have to read one page from whatever you guys have chosen for him. What was it that they all wanted to do?
Finnegan's Wake.
Bryce says, anyone ever read the bullet points under intern number 2966?
I never did until now.
Let me read them for you. Izzy Phantasmo is his Twitter handle.
Go full screen so people can read them with you.
Clips and edits. Okay.
Sir.
Asks dumb questions. Very accurate.
I've never even read these.
And these two are notes that I took so I would remember who he was when he spoke to me. Glasses and mustache. The mustache is kind of not there anymore because he fucked up the other day, he told me, and he lost it on accident and had to continue on and just take the whole thing off, which, again, might have something to do with the eyes, Izzy. Didn't want to say it, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened. But, yeah, those notes are... So when I first got the interns added on, Stank, I don't know if I told you this, I had to take notes on who they were, and I didn't want to memorize names. So I just kind of took notes as to what vibe I got from each of them, and that's how I remembered who they were. So like I said, I had to put glasses, mustache, and ask dumb questions to make sure I knew who exactly this 2966 was. But Izzy, are you ready to read?
Wait,
from,
is he? Have we decided he's reading from that book that's going to put everybody to sleep?
Well, he's not going to read the whole book. But yeah,
it's one page.
One page.
Finnegan's Wake.
There's no way we're lasting the entire page.
Yeah,
but
how long is
I'm here for it. How long is this page?
B-Shuck, you confirm.
B-Shuck says he should read the entire Green Eggs and Ham book. I would like to see.
Yeah.
What?
I would love that.
Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham?
But as a spokesperson for most Sams, I will say that I don't know if I want him fucking up that book for us.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, he's going to fuck up no matter what.
Yeah, that's correct.
Finnegan's Wake is like...
All right, listen.
What even is Finnegan's Wake? What the fuck is that?
Green Eggs and Ham.
I have no, dude. I'm looking at it right now. I have no idea what the.
It's Green Eggs and Ham.
It's Green Eggs and Ham. Exactly. Nobody cares about Finnegan's Wake.
Yeah. All right.
Thank
Izzy.
God.
Green Eggs and Ham. Okay.
Yeah. You got to find the whole thing.
Yeah. Let me pull it up real quick.
While he's looking, Sammer,
you guys hit that like button.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button, please. And at the end of the show, not in the chats, in the comment section, please leave me your score predictions. And yeah, just your score predictions this week.
This is going to be good. Sammer, do you got any kind of reading music for him? Anything you can spruce it up a little bit for him in the background?
He's gonna play our theme music.
You got enough time for that? For that, you know?
No. What I'm gonna have happen though is I'm gonna have Bucky the Ducky read at the same time.
Oh,
that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna see who gets. I'm assuming Bucky's probably gonna nail it. So
this is so stupid.
If you are ready, Izzy,
this is gonna be great.
B-Shuck says, "Is it a hard read for anyone?" We're about to find out.
We're about to find out.
Here
we go.
About to find out.
I'm about to pull I'm about to pull a John Cena. I never learned to read.
Sammer, I feel like Izzy needs a Baker type of intro right here before he gets to reading.
Wait, whoa!
I feel like you need to give him the floor in the most Samir type way. Okay. By the way, somebody said Samir and Stank earlier, which that was clever. I gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him.
I don't like that at all. So listen, folks. The following individual who's about to read from the wonderful Dr. Seuss Green Eggs and Ham is a man who lives in a very boring town.
Really is.
That. He has weird hair, terrible facial hair, a lazy eye that's never seen a good day's of work, and is probably one of the most boring human beings I've ever had a conversation with, because somehow he is monotone and yet high-pitched all at the same time. The following is a man who can't read, can't write, and apparently has never done his job correctly on this show, not once. That's once. And that is terrible, considering the bar is not very high, because Stank Bastard's been on here for almost 5 years.
Wait, why am I?
And you're King Intern. And so when compared to King Intern, somehow Stank looks like a pro. And we all know, a lot of you guys know, Stank is no pro. But here we are. We have an intern now.
The red shirt.
Yep. And listen, Izzy, the floor is yours. Intern Izzy, or as I like to call him, Intern 2966 with mustache and dumb questions galore. The floor is yours, and you shall read not a passage, but the entire book.
The entire book.
Green Eggs and Ham. The
wow.
floor is yours, Izzy.
This is so stupid. All right, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss.
I love you, B-Shuck.
B-Shuck, I'm going to get you for this. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That Sam, I am. That Sam, I am. I do not like that, Sam, I am. Would you like green eggs and ham?
How are you this bad at reading? What the fuck?
I'm reading. I am channeling my inner. I'm channeling my inner Dr. Seuss.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
I'm channeling my inner Dr. Seuss.
Let him finish.
I don't like you guys. I don't like y'all at all.
Keep going. This is great.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Doing a great job.
Compose yourself.
My 6-year-old is watching downstairs laughing.
I'm gonna watch this with my little old man grandson later on. I can promise you that.
Come on.
I hope your grandchild loves my reading style.
Izzy, start over. Okay.
Oh,
start
dear.
over. Okay.
Start over.
Add a little inflection in your voice. All right.
Yeah.
I want people who see this to know that you are enjoying doing this. Okay. Our viewership is plummeting, but
this is so much better than I expected. Okay,
Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss, as read by Intern 2966.
Jesus Christ.
Go.
Pardon me. Time out.
Oh no! What is happening?
I don't know, bro. Seuss is killing him, bro.
Are you okay?
It's killing him. By the way, is Dr. Seuss even a real doctor? Anybody ever thought about that?
No, he's not. Izzy, are you okay? All right. He took a swig from his Tom Brady canister. He's wearing gloves, by the way. I'm not sure what that's about. Why are you wearing MMA gloves right now?
He's wearing gloves.
Not even gloves. He's just wearing one glove. Who are you punching after this show?
Wait a second. Bro, he's wearing his reading gloves. That's not weird. Everybody has to dig in, bro. They need that reading glove.
All right, Izzy, are you ready?
He's ready.
He's got like the reading glove. It's just got one finger on it, though. He's got only it's only got one finger on it, and that's the one he's going to use to follow along. All right, Izzy, you ready?
I like how he's looking down, like Kobe about to come on the court, put up 60 points.
Dude. It's like it's playing the 8 Mile. Bum.
All right, we got this. I believe in you, Izzy. All right, I believe in you. Nobody else does, but I do.
His palms are cold, but his fingers are not. Boom. Nailed it.
Mom spaghetti. Go. We're ready. You got this.
Izzy, stop fake coughing. You ready?
That was my nervous cough.
All right. You good now, man? Take a deep breath. Look at me. Look at me.
Okay. I'm just gonna breathe back.
Hey, wait. Look at podcast, Daddy. Okay. Focus. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Through your nose.
Somehow I'm calmer.
Oh yeah. I'm good. And then let it out. Let it out through your ears.
Through your ears.
Yeah, that's because podcasters know you don't breathe into your mic, dipshit. Come on. Follow along here. Take a deep breath through your nose. Let it out through your ears. All right, Izzy, you ready?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go through it.
Go.
Yep.
All right. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That Sam, I am. That Sam, I am. I do not like that Sam, I am. Would you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you? Could you? In a car? Eat them. Eat them. Here they are. I would not, could not in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. I would not. Could you not? Wait. Oh, dear God.
Okay, it's okay. Get it. Get it.
Come on. Finish strong. Finish strong.
Get it. Finish strong.
I know you can do it. Come on. Gatorade. Gatorade. Go.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Got a little bit more left. A train, A train, A train, A train. Could you, would you on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree. Not in a car, Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I would not, could not with a fox. God, this is so repeating. I would not eat them in a house. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark. Would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not in the dark. Would you, could you in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box. Not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I am. Could you? Would you? With a goat? I would not. Could not with a goat. Would you? Could you? On a boat? Jesus Christ, he's saying no. Leave him alone. I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain, not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. You do not like them, so you say? Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, here, I will try them. You will see. ... He tries them. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam. I am. And I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain, and I will in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox. And I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. And I will eat them here or there, and I will say I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam. I am. You're welcome.
Wow. Unbelievable.
This is a classic meltdown. I have unliked this live.
That was terrible. People started canceling their premium YouTube just to get ads. Just to get ads.
Josh Heisman said, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. Holy shit.
Oh,
this episode is definitely not the director's cut.
Where did you get the extended version of that book? Why was it so long?
Wow.
That was like I told you, I Googled that and that was the exact book.
Wow.
Anybody else feel like that was written for Bucs fans? A train.
I heard
and then a goat on a boat. What? That's real?
Yeah, A Train.
Dr. Seuss predicted the future.
Dr. Seuss predicted all stats. A train. We won a Super Bowl, and a goat on a boat. We won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean,
was
listen.
Did Dr. Seuss?
Listen, Izzy. I think we've discovered something here.
Yeah, I do too.
Uh-oh.
Okay, interns who want to be on this show, this is what they have to read to prove to me that they even belong behind a microphone. You did terrible, by the way. Will and could don't look the same, yet you couldn't figure them out. Would, should, all you listen. You struggled.
Don't blame me. Blame
I will say that you going through this has probably made you better at microphone. Right?
There's no doubt.
Right, Stank?
No doubt.
I believe this is
made him a
podcast. This is a podcast boot camp stage.
Izzy, it's 2025, bro. Everybody's planning to be better, right? You're going out there and you're fucking doing it. Okay. You didn't show up and sit on your phone at the gym all day and pretend to do something. You stood up. You could have said
his lazy eye. His lazy eye definitely did. His lazy eye definitely.
No, his lazy eye worked hard as fuck right there. You see the squint? Did anybody see that power squint?
Yeah, that thing had half his face just shaking. It's like,
bro, that eye has not focused that hard.
It hasn't done a curl like that in years.
34 years, bro.
Hasn't had that's like that bicep curl at the very end of the set, right? You've already maxed out. You're shaking everything. Like his vein in that eye is so strong right now in this moment. We just increased the strength of that eye muscle. Izzy, you should be thanking us.
Cali Buck isn't happy with you guys. He said he's lucky you guys changed it. My book would have killed him.
Yeah, he would have died. He would have died on air, and I don't know if we can absorb that from insurance standpoint.
Apparently, Bryce, screw you. He said he's not used to reading a book with so few pictures. Most of his readings are pop-up.
Pewter 941 says, I'm in the gym on my phone pretending to do something. If you're watching loose cannons at the gym, that's something. All right. These motherfuckers over there pumping iron and you're pumping right here. All right. Yeah. You're getting a whole different pump. We're pumping you.
I believe it was Bry who wrote, I was never so excited to have an ad pop up.
Somebody said, I'm going to get rid of my YouTube premium so that ads come back. Wow.
Oh, man.
That was beyond all my expectations.
Girly Gamer Nerd also said, could she possibly donate to make it stop? And she just did. She doesn't want to hear you ever again.
She gave you a #1 in little balloons, and I think you deserve that. And by the way, I'm starting to question if Dr. Seuss is good for us and good for our society and good for our children.
So first off, this was the R. So first off, R. Kelly, and now Dr. Seuss. What else are you going to question?
Listen, we are obviously an equal opportunity podcast as it comes to music and arts, just the arts in general, right, Stank? I mean, Dr. Seuss, R. Kelly, we got a duck on here, Jack Hanna coming on next week. It's like, it just all makes sense.
Didn't Ira Kaufman joined us for a moment?
Yeah, we've had Rock Riley on here a bunch of times. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but yeah, I mean, and we've got an intern who lives in a closet, okay? He can't see it, but he's got a weird door hatch in the ceiling behind him. A little weird. A little sus. Don't know what's going on there.
Izzy, when I slid into your DMs earlier this season, did you ever in your wildest dreams see yourself here right now with us reading
Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
No, not really. Everything's been.
You don't know us very well.
Did you have this on your 2025 bingo card for like? We're only 2 days in, and you've already read more than you have all of 2024.
That's true.
You should be thanking me. Honestly.
You're one book down. You got one book down already.
Yeah, go get your book it button so I can put a little star on there for you. Okay, so you can go down to the Pizza Hut, get yourself a nice personal pan pizza after you hit 5 books.
You know what?
We're getting him one, dude. We're getting him a book.
A pack of erasers. Okay, you're gonna get the green. You're gonna get the red. You're gonna get the orange. You're gonna get the blue. You're gonna get a pack of erasers. You earned it, buddy.
No, Stank. Listen, I'm gonna go to Amazon or eBay, and I'm gonna find a book it button, okay? And we're gonna have it. I'm gonna have it on the show, even if I make one digitally that just sits on the screen with him. And we're gonna give you a star on that, okay? Izzy, I'm proud of you. You got your 1 out of 5 books for this month, okay? You get to 5 stars on that button. I don't know if you know what book it is, okay? You take that button to a Pizza Hut, okay? And they give you a free personal pan pizza.
They do.
Okay? And they let you sit right there next to the salad bar and eat it.
Yeah.
With your family.
Do it.
Do they still do that?
Do you know what book it is?
I know what book it is, but they still do that?
Hell, they should.
They do.
That's what's wrong with society.
They do in my America, okay?
Yeah.
They do here. There's a
equal pizza. I do love pizza, so
hey, everyone in the chat who knows what book it is, throw me thumbs up, W's for anyone who knows what
everybody in here
book it is.
I feel like is old enough to know what book it is. Everybody in here had to sell World's Finest chocolate bars door to door, and
I remember those.
And maybe get molested. Real ones though, by the way, not that thin ass bullshit that they sell now, which is like
the vegan ones. They got vegan ones,
little tiny ones.
Yeah,
bro. I'm talking about them big old chunky boys.
Listen, they got vegan ones now. You know that you can get vegan chocolate.
You know what? This is gonna come off as rude, but fuck you,
vegans. Yeah,
fuck you, vegans. Okay,
damn.
How about that? You're gonna take my chocolate bars and you're gonna vegan them up. Actually, you know what? Vegan desserts, they're actually delicious because sugar's vegan. You can eat all the sugar you want.
Loggins is right, by the way. Those chocolates with the almonds were fucking elite, dude.
They were real almonds.
Oh yeah, those are the best ones.
Farm raised or GMO infested shit. We had good chocolate and good almonds.
And look, Izzy, Cecil's right. If you miss a month, it's 5 laps at your local high school, and I want video evidence. All right. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to read a book. You're going to have to read 5 books in a month from here on out on the show. It could be long books, short books. We're going to figure it out. We're going to have some more of these ridiculous.
We got a super chat, by the way.
He's late.
LDBC's most wanted. We packed out SoFi 2 weeks ago. Can we get home field advantage? We need Tampa to show out. Let's go Bucs.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you want to call Raymond James home field advantage, yes, we should have that here in the playoffs.
I would rather listen to a vegan tell me about it than endure Izzy reading again. Yes, please, Bri. I agree.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
That's a very fair point. It was pretty torturous. I feel like
it was torturous for me.
I enjoyed it. I don't know about you. I really enjoyed it.
By the way,
I feel like I need to get you an acting coach. You need to know, like, listen, when I read stories to my kids at night, okay, for bedtime, I change my voice for the different characters so I know who's telling what.
I
tried doing that, and y'all were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I can't do doctors. I can't get in my Dr. Seuss vibe."
I got homework for you, Izzy. Tonight, okay, don't watch college football. There's no Thursday night football on tonight. I want you to look up Reading Rainbow, and I want you to watch the entire first season. Okay?
Oh my god!
And I want you
right now.
And I want you to listen
in the sky.
Okay, stop. I want you to listen to when they read the book.
Twice as high.
Listen to when they read the book during the episodes, how they change the voices of the characters. Okay, how when you read it, you get into it because you feel that there are more than one character. You were the same guy, and I believe there's like 3 people on the pages and the illustrations of Green Eggs and Ham. So you were off. I didn't like it. Okay, you need to be better. So that's your homework. Okay, you got 1 star on your book it pin. What do they call it? Book it button, I guess. Yeah, and yeah. Look, Jonas loved Reading Rainbow. Oh my God, that's the shit.
You know what? LeVar Burton, probably the most important person in my life.
Yeah, dude. He taught us to all give a fuck about reading.
He did.
Yeah, and then book it made it even cooler because you got a fucking pizza out of it.
Wait. Pewter said that's the blind dude from Star Trek.
I don't think he's blind.
He wasn't blind.
Is he blind in Star Trek? Is that why?
No, he wasn't. He had the visor on, but he wasn't blind.
I thought he was talking about Izzy for a second. Oh, you're talking about
no. He's talking about LeVar Reading Rainbow.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
LeVar ain't blind. Reading Rainbow. No, he wasn't blind. He had the visor on, but he wasn't blind.
If you don't go eye patch, I think you could go LeVar Burton, whatever that visor thing. Yeah, you could definitely go visor for sure.
Yeah,
but get the one that's battery powered, so like the lights move back and forth like Tron, or that car that talks. What's the car that talks? What's the car that talks, Stank?
That was Kit.
Yeah, you know, on the front of the grill.
From Knight Rider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eye visor. But listen, get just 1 eye visor. Get half. Like
half?
Half of an eye visor. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I've always wanted to go steampunk.
This
don't tempt me. I'll do it.
This show has gained viewership since we started making fun of you.
Somehow, bro. Hey, when Izzy was reading, the numbers went up, and that means that people tuned in right at that moment. And
and then they left.
They're probably like, "What in the hell is happening here?"
What I thought I'm tuning into a preview show, and here's a fucking half-blind guy struggling and sweating through a children's book.
Listen, fuck the Saints. Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's all we really needed to say. We could have gotten on, played the intro, said fuck the Saints,
and left.
Rolled credits and left. But no, you got a duck. You got Sam I Am. You got just a cornucopia of just
that's incredible. A big word for you.
Things.
That's a big word.
It
for
is.
You.
Wow, that's a Sunday word.
Burton.
You almost izzied that. You almost izzied that word up. Yeah, that's right, Izzy. Izzy, you've become a verb on this show.
Yeah, okay. I didn't. Now we all know A-Train. A-Train is in the fucking book.
Yep, he's in the book. Unbelievable. And apparently Tom Brady was in that book, and we didn't know it.
He was too.
Yep.
A goat. And
Dr. Seuss tried to tell all of us that there was going to be a goat on a boat years ago. Years ago.
Following
children.
A-Train.
That's right.
Unbelievable. Hey, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Happy New Year to all you motherfuckers out there who somehow put up with all this nonsense for the entire 2024. But guess what? There's more nonsense coming in 2025. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you have tuned in and just found out that we love Dr. Seuss and know nothing else about our podcast.
Big
you definitely
Seuss
want to
podcast.
subscribe. Big Seuss podcast for sure. Okay. And we'll see you guys after we win our 4th straight NFC South crown and championship and are in the playoffs, hosting a playoff game in Tampa Bay against, fuck it, anybody. I don't give a fuck. We're going to beat him. It doesn't matter. Baker, disrespected, not in the Pro Bowl. Guy has unfinished business and is going to take it out on the rest of the NFC. We'll see you guys on Monday. Go Bucs. And more importantly, Stank, what is more important than Go Bucs tonight?
Fuck the Saints.
Fuck them. Thank you, Izzy.
It's kickoff, set it off. Go to Vegas, bet it all. Put it on the Bucs to win. Whoever they gon' play gon' fall. Don't say I ain't told y'all. Loose cannons gon' fold y'all. Yeah,